like these things I've learned, like Pokemon, they reproduce in all different ways, so like it's really easy for them to avoid accidental pregnancy in their orgy. You know, your phone is near my phone. It can hear me saying all this. You'll see it on your algorithm later tonight. I don't need to tell you. It's creepy that it just knows these things. I don't mind telling you about myself. I'm a bisexual married mom.
That's fun.
Okay, good. Yay! I like feeling like the room's rooting for me. Like I feel more confident telling my jokes. Like my hands don't shake when I'm telling them, and it makes it easier to root for my keys later when I'm on my way home, which is good. Like I know it's my fault if anything happens to me. I don't want to be asking for it, which is also weird that anyone would say that I'm asking for it. Like I'm a mom now. Like I don't ask for anything for myself anymore. I just ask for things for my spouse and my kid. Can you ask for it on someone else's behalf? My family might be in trouble. But like, how do I protect my kid from me asking for it for them? Like, this is why people are so annoyed with millennial parents, right? They're like, you do everything for your kid. Like, let your kid ask for it for themselves. Actually, I mentioned my kid's she's only 2. She's like just learning to communicate. She started saying things to see how we'll react. Oh, like a mom? It is cute, right? The other day she said, "You said I was stupid." And like, I don't think that I said that. But I don't want to like negate her reality. You know, it's hard to know how to react. I want to react in a way that's like beneficial to her or society or lets me off the hook. So I was like, honey, I don't think I said that. But if I did, I'm so sorry, and I won't say it again. And then I said, you're not stupid. You're very smart. You're great. But I don't think I should have said that last part. Because if one day she does something stupid or says something stupid or is stupid, like, I don't want her to think she's not great. Right? Stupid people are people 3. And like, if I forgot where I was going with that because I just enjoyed that so much. Okay, so I did want her to know, like, she could hurt someone's feelings if she says that to them, right? Like, I don't want her to accidentally hurt someone's feelings. If she's gonna do it, I want her to do it on purpose. So I was like, honey, it can hurt someone's feelings if you say that they're stupid. You know that, right? And she just looked at me really thoughtfully, her little 2-year-old face, and she said, kill yourself. So I think the lecture was not the reaction that she was looking for. But it's hard. It's hard to know how to react when adults say unhinged things to me, right? Like, kids, it's hard. Adults, it's hard. Like, I have a friend he's a nerd. He's a board game nerd. And he's been saying to me that Candyland isn't a game. Do you know Candyland, the game Candy? Yeah. It says a classic game on the box. It's in the game section of the store. It was even the original model for Jigsaw's original trial, as we learned in Saw 17, Rise of Jigsaw Candyland Edition. As Jigsaw says, I want to play a game. It's a game. He said it's not a game because there's no strategy. The strategy is cheating. If you don't know how to play, don't gaslight everyone, right? If you don't know how to play, like, you wouldn't say that poker isn't a game just because it relies on chance. Like, it's a social engineering that's the strategy. Just so with Candyland, you can tell that he was just sore that he's not good at that kind of game. You can tell he's not good at social engineering because he made an enemy of me that day. And you don't want me as your enemy. I could see to it that he does not play another Magic the Gathering tournament in the Bay Area. Or at least the Excelsior neighborhood. And also, you know what? I'm going to call my shot. Also at the SM Eagle, right? But Mark will back me up. If I were to bounce him from a Magic the Gathering tournament here, if he's still claiming Candyland isn't a game, I will bounce him myself. I'm not that tough, but I think you won't be surprised to learn this person is very weak. Oh, man. It's not good. It's not good. When I'm on stage, I kind of am hoping that anything I say will like become a stereotype of like bisexual people, or like at least bisexual moms, right? Like everyone will go home and be like, oh, it's so weird how all bisexual moms are bitter nerds who look at Pokemon porn. Because I think it's stupid that like with bisexual people, everyone acts like they have like a marketing branding issue, you know? They're like, oh, we don't like get you, you're not focused. Like, it is true that we're not the away suitcase of sexualities, you know? We're not like one thing easily digestible, I guess, but like, you can be like scattered and confusing and still have a strong brand, right? We're Costco, right? Let's grab a pizza and then get our eyes checked. Let's pick up our prescriptions, see what's on sale, make it for dinner, and see where the night goes. Both dates I have been on. And they were, why do so many of my romantic and sexual experiences begin with a pharmacy component? I don't know. You can't say that's not a strong brand. I'm trying to like control the narrative. I don't know if it's even possible, but when I was in college and I was trying to find a girlfriend, I was having trouble. Like my usual flirting strategy of like not looking at or talking to my crush wasn't really working. So what I decided to do was start a rumor that I had a wide array of strap-ons and knew how to use them. Thank you. Okay, so the rumor, it totally worked. Like everyone around campus knew this about me. You are looking at the pegging queen of Reed College class of 2012. Thank you. It did not find me a girlfriend though, because it turns out having a widespread reputation for being great at pegging is a dude magnet. So I had friends in my DMs, you know, I wasn't like necessarily against that either, but like, so it got to a point where, okay, so when you start a rumor about yourself and it starts taking off, this is what is known, this point is called the Degrassi Threes Company split. If your life is like a Canadian after-school special, you'll like eventually have to come clean and then like turn into Drake, I guess. If your life is like a wacky, stressful sitcom, you're gonna do everything you can to maintain the lies, right? It just gets more and more. So my friends, you know, I had one friend that was like, all right, let's try it, but like I don't want to lose my reputation, so I'm like Googling like how, you know, I'm trying to look like an expert, like Googling like how to peg someone, like looking at porn, looking at strap-ons, creating piles in my room to imply that I already have a huge collection. But I hit a road bump because it turns out strap-ons are super expensive and I was broke. So I hit my Degrassi moment. I was typing, you know, I was DMing that, it's like riddled with typos because I could like barely look. I was like, I have to level with your, I don't actually own a strap-on, send panic idea right now. Send. He was like, that's all right, I get it for us. It was amazing. So what it is called when you have started a rumor about yourself and it becomes true is the Pinocchio verdict, and I am now a real boy.